I think the National Court of Justice have to try him. If he's been found guilty, the law have to take it safe first because I don't think that law is respect of anybody. You understand? The law must have to take it safe first.
It's fake news because he's not yet guilty.
Funny enough, you know, I've actually done that before.
It depends, because some people have things and they don't actually know the use.
I can't date my friend ex.
And you're just there and he comes and he's like, baby, I like you. Brother, I like you too.
Yeah, if I truly like the guy and there's no way than for me to date the guy, I just have to let my friend know.
Doesn't even up to a week and 2 weeks. Trust me, I started dating her. Like, I've been longing to actually date her.
This is the core.
To the core, your number one urban breakfast show. You're just silly, so silly. So moving on, though, we're definitely still talking about scamming the way and taking a look at the Nigerian entertainment industry. And before we went on the Magnet Game Show, I asked the question, you know, the series of posts on social media. I'm chilling on a private jet. You know, I just got this mansion of $500 million and the likes. Does it not draw unwanted attention to these celebrities? I'll start with Soti.
Well, truth is, it does. In fact, any form of success draws attention.
When you post them, why can't you just be silent about them?
Well, people are different. Do you understand? Some people want people to think that they're about that life. Do you understand? While some people are actually living the life and not posting it up. Do you understand? But truth is, once you start to post these things up, everybody gets interested because everybody now has
and then that.
In fact, the truth about the matter is that the way people see you is even magnified. So if you're on a private jet, people now assume that, oh, this guy's on a private jet, he probably has 30 billion in his account. Do you understand? Like, people, it's magnified. Do you understand? So there's now a level of expectation, like, from people. People now start to feel like, oh, they want to live the kind of life that
you're
living as well. So
I think, and it has to do with the way, especially Africa, not only Africa, I think even Black Americans do that a lot. They attach success in, say, arts and music to materialism. Like, you have to have material things to be termed a successful artist or something. And then the culture is going so far that the young ones tend to emulate. They see people wearing 10 chains, driving cars.
Who wants to do that, though?
And that's what making music is about. Like, if you're an artist, that's how you're supposed to be. And in reality, it is not like that.
True.
The money they come like that. even A-list, they'll tell you that it's not be every day they give them the millions.
Well, that's why it's called showbiz.
It's about 10% of Nigerian artists that make that kind of money to see they can live like that. And they can't even afford to live that way and sustain it for over a long time.
Because even looking at what you just said, I remember when I read something about Mary J and her ex-husband, they said we're practically living in debt, you know. Their life was filled with debt. So it just makes me wonder what the post on social media is probably just a facade.
It is. That's why it's called showbiz. You have to keep up. You have to keep up because
you have to put another
exactly, because once you stop, people now think, oh, you're a failure. There's something wrong with your career, like, oh, what's going on with this guy?
And I fault a lot of us artists because we do not come out to say the truth. Like, this is the reality. This is what we get paid. This is how it is. This is it is not as rosy as it is.
But don't say anything
and then because there's a lot of now the influx of people who are not into legitimate things coming into music.
Into music.
And they can actually afford those things for that period of time that they're there. Yeah. And it now makes the real artists or people that really make music and live on music look like they're not successful. They're just backwards.
Yeah, that's
those ones
very
are fronting the whole thing. They're showing the whole image.
What is actually not there.
And there is a bold culture because Africans will never like people like
everybody wants to.
I do the man and them. They never did that. They just made music and made beautiful videos. So you see, what's his name? Kimono one.
Oh, that's like a gift
yeah, those were the kind of videos we grew up learning or seeing.
Watching it.
So let's just move to yeah, you're pretty into that. I totally understand. But let's just go to Dammy Crane. I definitely want to know what you guys. He's out now on bail, and we saw him recording a single in the studio. I don't know if that's a very huge comeback or that was just the best comeback he could do. After being arrested for scamming, basically. But what was your take on it? Hearing that another celebrity had been arrested for such criminal acts. Did you think it was actually true, or you had a different view on that?
To be honest, man, first of all, because he's human and he's a brother, a colleague in the industry, I won't be judgmental and say, this about that. I don't know the truth.
Truth is, we don't even know what happened. Really,
it's just what the social
exactly.
media.
But whatever it is, it's quite unfortunate that it is that kind of story that is coming out. And I was just careful of whether I reposted or saying anything about it because I wanted to be sure about the story because we can all be caught up in situations.
It could have happened to anybody.
Because like off air, I was giving you guys an example and saying, I'm here with you guys. You don't know who I am, and I book a flight for you, and I say, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just easy for you guys to just,
enter.
This guy, just enter. And then, bam, they go catch all of us.
Very
true. When the news comes out, Soti was arrested. Nobody wants to know that.
Why is it Soti? Geniuzz was arrested.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to put you guys in the same.
You can be caught in that. So I don't want to be quick to judge or say something, but I'm saying if he was part of that, it's quite unfortunate, and I hope he has learned his lesson, and we're waiting for the court date.
No, definitely. I actually like the way that he's actually just moving on from it because it's actually something that could actually break a lot of people. But he's actually just come out of it. He's made a video saying, you know what, I'm sorry, and this won't happen again. And he's coming out with a new single. So big ups, Dammy.
To see what that single definitely has for us.
And I think it's a clear warning to people that
definitely
technology is becoming stronger and stronger.
No, it's way smarter than most of
those things don't go through again. So you have to be careful, man, and be careful of the company you keep calling.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Spesh saying that we're all scammers? We had a Vox Pop session here where we went out to ask people, and some people say, you know what, we've all scammed one way or the other, we're all scammers. But Soji, what's your take on that?
Well, it depends on the degree of scam.
So
like my meat pie incident. It depends on the degree. Yeah, obviously I've scammed people before. I've collected buyer, I didn't return it. Scam.
That's really
No, but still, like at the end of the day, like we all sin differently. That's the truth. So nobody can actually say that, oh, this person is bad, because at the end of the day, you have your own thing that you do that nobody knows. Dammy Crane is only bad because he got caught.
Yeah, actually.
True.
Do you understand? But there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people out there that we actually celebrate. Do you understand? That we know are scammers.
Kidnapper guy that got caught.
Yeah, and I saw the number of things he said he collected.
Exactly.
Turaya phone, like I can't remember.
It's not really that. I mean, like the things he has done for society.
That's what I'm saying.
He accepted it and
it's just once you get caught, you're a criminal. That's when it's bad. Do you understand? But before then, everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody, do you understand? So at the end of the day,
that's it's Geniuzz.
What is Geniuzz?
I don't know.
What have I done? What have I done?
So do you guys think of this particular thing? I know that when you start music and maybe you venture into music and you try this song, you try that song, and suddenly you release this song and yes, everyone knows you have blown already, and there's always this is it dampening your career? You really don't release a single anymore and all that. Your relevance goes down. Now, do you think that's what happened to maybe Delaruelive or a few other people? Because really, Delaruelive had a couple of singles before, and then really didn't hear about him after he traveled, and then now he's trying to do a single. Do you feel like when you try to venture into music and then you're not releasing so many hits as possible, you just find any other possible way to, you know, have a huge comeback in the industry, and maybe may subject yourself into doing things like
truth is, we can't really say, because these people are human beings, and what we see is just what we see on TV. You don't know what's going on in their personal lives. Do you understand? So there could be certain things. It could be anything. It could be personal circumstances. It could be your record label. It could be anything, but nobody knows. Do you understand? Because the world just wants to see results. Of course. That's all. We want to see you on TV. We want you to drop good music and all of that. But people tend to forget that as much as you have problems, artists also have problems. We're human beings. Yeah. Do you understand? So you can't really say, oh, this was the issue with Delaruelive. I don't know what goes on in his life. Do you know what's been happening in his life?
That comes to mind again is, why is it like our celebrities scam, not necessarily celebrities, but Nigerians scam outside the country and not in? We have more people scamming outside Nigeria.
Our internet is not working.
Why do you think that happens? We have loads of people being arrested in Spain and Italy and so scamming, and then equally.
The thing is, why the thing is like a trend right now is people discovering that Oyibo system, they're very open and simple. Like they don't expect you to overdo things. Like so they're so straightforward. If I give you this, you give me that.
Exactly.
So, because these scammers have realized that if you give them nothing and get a lot. It's better. You know, if you scam Nigerians, maybe they're not scamming that time 7,000. This is if you scam me now. So Nigerians are, and unfortunately, Nigerians are so exposed. You should anywhere in this world you go to, you talk about Nigerians. Like
we're very smart. Yeah, our IQ is
too forward. So
it's good. It's a good thing. No, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing
in a way. I don't know, because we're taking advantage of that situation, and people are getting tired of it, because we go to places that people do not know crime and this, and we just go and all of a sudden we double it and triple it. But I thank God for the new generation of Nigerians going. I'm seeing difference. I'm seeing change. Go on social media. I see Nigerians talking about. They don't want that. They want to be
I like the way you say it. Kind of seems like you're wanting maybe sometime in the future become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Politics, you know. So yeah, we'll probably just scam. Definitely go on another break, and when we return, the cooking. I'm telling you, there's another segment coming up. Cooking jar segment is coming up.
Oh God.
I'm sure going nowhere. We'll be right back.
This is the core.